Pisces, we're going to take a look at the incoming energies for the remainder of April 25 for you. So this is a general read, it won't resonate for everyone, so please take the bits that fit and leave the rest, and cross-watchers bear in mind that roles can be reversed. I'm going to start with a Work Your Light oracle. What message do you get? What are you being called to journey to? So you are maybe being pointed in a different direction at the moment. I often think with this, everything happens for a reason. So if life seems to take you off the planned course, maybe go with it. Okay. So let's draw some cards and we will clarify incoming energies then for Pisces. Queen of Wands, Three of Cups, Two of Swords, Knight of Swords, strangely, King of Wands as well, King and Queen of Wands. I'm feeling like somebody wants to have their cake and eat it. I don't know what's going on with the readings just recently. I don't know that this feels as negative as some of the ones I have done, but I do feel like I'm picking up on a bit of greed, a bit of ego, options. I think I'm talking romantic. The Three of Cups is not giving me the celebratory feel that it can. It's giving me a third party situation almost. Now that's not saying that somebody's up to no good. Maybe we're talking about a single person who's got options. Let's just go in and clarify. Queen of Wands then, why she come out? Three of Wands. Knight of Wands. See, it's a very kind of flighty energy. I do feel like somebody's... I think what's making me feel odd is maybe, you're single, or this is, somebody who's connecting with you at the moment. And it feels like they're just dipping their toes here and there. Maybe maybe no satisfaction is being got from what it is that they want. But this person, like I say, be it you or somebody else, is kind of using their best assets. Oh gosh. To get what they want. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing necessarily, but something feels a little bit deceitful. Oh, this is a strange one. I mean, if you're single and able to play the field, that's what you want to do, go ahead. I just feel like there's going to be a lack of satisfaction. Not really being able to fully commit to any one thing. And like I say, it doesn't have to just be romantic. I do feel we're going to pick up a romantic link somewhere. Or several. Knight of Pentacles reversed and the bit... one second. Do you know what this feels like? Rebound energy. Like a person who's had their heart broken, and I'm not saying that they want to then move forward and break other people's hearts, but I just feel like they're not prepared to give too much to anything or anyone. But what I don't like about it is I feel what is being said and what is being done is very different. So, I don't know, say for example, you're online dating and, people are asking you what you're looking for, what you're hoping for, rather than just being honest about actually, at the minute, I'm just testing the waters, I'm not looking for anything serious or committed. I don't think the conversation would go that way. And then, have an amazing date with someone and then just ghost them. It's a weird energy, weird. But it's a Two of Swords that's kind of made me think that this is a result of a rebound, so potential heartbreak. Something's ended. Maybe it's difficult to work out. Maybe, it was unexpected, and how do I find myself in this position now? And kind of thinking that it takes somebody to get over somebody. But this is where I think the lack of satisfaction is going to come in, because it's just not going to work out that way. Maybe it's just too soon. You know, Two of Swords sometimes says to us we don't have to rush into things to make a decision. You're probably not in the right mindset. Let me look at the Knight of Swords. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. Yeah, it does. It feels like somebody is probably finding quite unhealthy ways of dealing with some form of breakdown, some kind of loss. Like I say, it is feeling more romantic, and it's almost like I'm just going to charge ahead, full steam ahead, probably working hard, playing hard, really putting themselves out there, but it's just not going to work. Not just yet. It might eventually, but I kind of think your head and heart space are probably not aligning very well at the moment. Let me look at the King of Wands. Five of Wands. Wheel of Fortune and Temperance. See, Five of Cups there. There's your sorrow, possible regret. Four of Cups, not very happy, not satisfied. Nine of Swords, stressed, anxious, maybe not sleeping at night. I am beginning to wonder if this relationship might be able to have another try. It feels very, quite immature. I kind of wonder now if the two people are doing exactly the same thing. And with the King and Queen of Fire being out, that's passionate, but fire burns as well. I wonder if you are playing fire with fire. You know, you may be just in a state of conflict. You guys cannot get on the same page, struggling to find compromise. So instead, I do kind of feel like we're going to try and hurt each other a little bit. What does give me hope is we have the Wheel of Fortune and Temperance, so I do feel that eventually the wheel is going to turn in your favour, and there's healing that needs to be done. I don't know if you've started that process or even recognised it just yet, because I kind of feel like you're just in a mindset, I think, of just not doing that. Like I say, it's about those little wins, those cheap thrills. But in Pisces, it's not going to work. I'm just going to get one tarot to clarify this oracle. Let's see if we can work out where you're being drawn to. King of Cups. You need to connect with your heart a little bit more, I think. Like I say, it feels a bit more like we are not being driven by emotion at the minute, or at least not the most positive ones. And yeah, I think we need to connect with our heart. Listen to that, follow the intuition that comes with that as well, you know, and that's where I think you're going to get put back on your rightful path, because at the moment I think you've veered off a little bit, you know, and the final destination you hope to reach. So let's say if that is a reconciliation with this person, I'm not sure the behaviours that you maybe get yourself caught up in at the moment is going to help that matter. So yes, that would be my advice. Even if it hurts, you need to connect with your heart space. Maybe, you know, feel those emotions, feel any pain that might be there, and above all else, be honest. Don't, you know, kind of play games to hope to get to the outcome that you want. Just talk about the outcome that you want and how you'd like to reach it. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there for you. I wish you the best of luck, and thank you for joining me.